182 Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu is at runway 17, ready for departure.
Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu Tower, right turn for Trans-Canada westbound, climb 5,500, wind 140, Tango 18, clear takeoff runway 17.
Clear takeoff for runway 17 will be right turn towards along highway and below. We're going to stay below 5,500 for India Alpha Zulu.
Okay.
Yankee Echo Tower, report your altitude.
Yankee Echo Tower 5,200, climbing to 55.
Yankee Tower to contact terminal now on 128.7.
Golf Yankee Echo Tower.
Echo Kilo Alpha, you can now descend when ready. Number 2, follow Navajo traffic. That's 5 miles.
Clear takeoff. We've already been given our clearance, so we've got. We can see from the windsock over here, strong left to right. So we've got aileron input for that, and we are ready. So just going to slowly get us up to a roll, and adding full power. We've already got airspeed alive, so we are continuing. Waiting for our 55. The wind is blowing pretty hard. That's okay. There's 50 knots, waiting for 55, we're almost there.
Good afternoon, Cessna 172, Fox, Quebec, at Tango.
There we go.
5 miles south of Elbow Spring, 6,000, inbound Springbank for a full stop with Lima.
Okay, we got 70 knots. Waiting for 200 above. We've been told right turn towards the mountain along the highway, waiting for 500 feet above the ground, which we have now, starting our right turn. So at the moment we just got the setup to be direct to Nelson. Currently climbing through 5,200.
Thanks, contact terminal now 128.7.
Contacting terminal now 128.7. Have a good day, India Alpha Zulu.
Good day.
Calgary Canmore, good afternoon. Cessna 182 Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu. Currently climbing through 5,300 for 6,500, heading to Canmore, and we're just near the Petrocan.
Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu, hello, Calgary Terminal, squawk cadet, proceed on course, altitude is at your discretion.
Altitude at my discretion for India Alpha Zulu.
Excellent.
India Alpha Zulu identified.
Okay, well, good afternoon from Calgary area. My name is Josh, this is Jack. Today we are on a flight from Calgary Springbank. We're heading through the mountains to Nelson Airport. You'll see when I get there, but Nelson Airport is a pretty cool approach, but I'll leave that to the footage later. On this flight today, we've chosen a few different features to point out, which I think are pretty cool. Both me and Jack live in Banff, which is pretty much nestled right in the Rockies, about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive from Calgary. So we're pretty familiar with the area, but we're going to try and get you some good footage.
Manton, it's Mooney Fox, Gulf 10. On by Manton, 10,500 feet westbound.
Yeah, and try to get you some good footage of different features, and I'll tell you a little bit about each as we're going along. So Jack, I think you might be able to see it from here, and I might even start descending so we can get a flatter view for it. There. We're going to go nose down to 6.5 here. So this is going to bring us right past this feature here. Now I'm not actually familiar with what the mountain is called, but I found out a little bit of history about the native Stony people. I believe they're the Stony Nakota people, so my microphone keeps cutting out. But in a moment you're going to see us passing, I believe, well, for this instance I'm going to call it the head. So cool story about this one. As the Stony people migrated between the mountains and the prairies for, I guess, like the change in the season, so winter and summer. I'm going to take control of the aircraft so we can get a better view here. As they migrated for the different seasons, they would use this area for their summer area, and they would travel east for, I believe east for like the colder months of the year. The cool thing about this rock though, I believe one year the chief of the tribe got sick, and he needed to give directions for the rest of the people to find the area that they usually, well I suppose, migrate to. And the only thing that he told his people were to look for my face in the sky. So when the Stony people migrated west towards the mountains, it's a bit hard to see from this angle, but I'll show a photo. I'll just put a photo over the top of this footage that shows it better. But you'll see here that it actually was the chief's face looking up into the sky. So that's how the people knew which area they were around to, well, which area to go to. Beautiful area with plenty of rivers, pretty much straight off the glaciers. The Bow River flows through this area through to Calgary. That should give you a pretty good view of it right there. I thought that was a pretty cool bit of history. And next we're going to head towards the first mountain town in Canmore, which is called Canmore area. Or rather, the town of Canmore. There it is right there. Beautiful. It's going to be about we got helicopter traffic right here. I'm just going to do a call really quick on 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3.
Canmore area traffic, Cessna 182 Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu, currently travelling west into the Rockies, about 10 miles to... Here is Canmore town. Currently we're standing right over the top of the town. There's a few different mountain ranges here that are, I suppose, like the icons of the town. Over on your right shoulder there, Jack, we've got Rundle Mountain. So that one's real good because that actually, I guess you could say it's like a wall that separates the town of Banff and the town of Canmore. It's a big boy. I think that tops out near 10,000 feet above sea level. The next one that we're passing right now is Harling, probably one of the more popular hikes of Canmore area. In the winter it's actually pretty cool. I personally haven't done it, but they call it the celebrity line. I think if you can, it's right behind the pole at the moment, but people can ski down that section there and obviously get a nice photo or video from someone sitting at the cafe in the actual Canmore town. And the last one, and probably the most picturesque of Canmore town, is going to be the Three Sisters. Obviously identified by its distinct 3 peaks right there. That's the easiest way to tell that one, but yeah. Just want to make sure that we've got plenty of clearance around here. So Canmore has, I think, 3 or 4 world-class golf courses, and obviously with this kind of views, like what's not to love, really? It's such a beautiful place to live, and yeah, nestled right in the mountains here, real close to Calgary. So we're going to keep heading west from here, and we're going to, our next, well, I suppose the next town we're going to cross is going to be Banff town, which me and Jack both live. So Banff town is actually located in the Banff National Park, which is a bit hard to see right now, but we're pretty much crossing over the National Park gate right now. So when you are in a national park, we need to make sure that we are 2,000 feet above the ground, which I believe Banff town is just shy of 4,500 feet above sea level. Currently cruising at 6,500, so we shouldn't have an issue, but what's going to happen is we're going to be coming around pretty much this, the west end of Rundle here, and we'll pretty much hug that, and we'll be able to see our first glimpse of Banff town right there. But right in front of us, I'm not sure if the GoPro can actually pick it up, but that is Cascade Mountain. I think one of the most, especially with how they've oriented Banff town, I'll put up a photo right now, but when you're standing in the middle of Banff town, Cascade just appears right in the middle of the street, like in the distance, but
It's absolutely beautiful, and I think I've lived here for almost 3 years now, and there isn't a time when I'm outside and I don't look up and just love the views around here. There's really not many better places to live in the world, in my opinion. Over around this corner, we're not going to be going that way, but there is Lake Minnewanka. So that lake actually goes right around the corner, back that way, pretty much right into the, I guess like the start of the Rockies, towards Calgary. Now we're going to continue heading, I guess, more of a southwest direction towards Nelson, but we are going to start turning towards Banff Town now.
Just so sick.
Yeah, bro, how good is this, hey?
Unreal.
Absolute beautiful day for it.
Alright, with Johnson Lake down here to the right.
How good is that, hey? Banff area traffic, C182 Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu, currently over the top at 6,700 feet. We will be orbiting the area for the next 05 minutes for India Alpha Zulu. There's Norquay up there.
Traffic in the Canmore area, Cessna 172, Golf Yankee Whiskey India 7400, tracking northwest bound to Banff for a sightseeing flight. Any traffic in the area, please reply.
Sorry, I missed your call sign there, but this is India Alpha Zulu, currently at 6,700 feet orbiting Banff. We will be heading from Banff. We're going to head southwest towards Nelson, but we're going to be in the skies above Banff for the next 5 minutes. How far away from Banff are you?
Yankee Whiskey India, I'm currently at 7,500, and I am about 7 to the southeast side of Banff, and I'm inbound, and I'll keep on the right side of the highway, and we'll look out for you.
Alright, I'm just facing towards Canmore now. We'll probably be gone before you get here, so there shouldn't be a conflict, but yeah, have a good flight.
To that, and you as well.
Okay, so you can see the west end of Rundle here, and we're just passing over Tunnel Mountain right here. Yeah, Banff town. We have the Bow River that runs through the town with Vermilion Lakes right in front of us. Probably a bit hard to see from where you are. And that was my house right down there. That might be a good shot of, We've also got the Bow Falls down there. It's absolutely beautiful town. In the winter, serves as a resort town. We've got 3 ski resorts in the area. We've got Norquay off our right wing at the moment. Sunshine, which we will probably be passing in the next 5 to 10 minutes. And then probably another 15-minute flight to the west, we have Lake Louise. And then in the summer, obviously, people come here from all over the world. Not at the moment due to COVID, unfortunately. But usually in normal times, people come here from all over the world to check out the wildlife and obviously the mountains and everything like that. Okay, so the next stage of this tour, now I believe it is the highest point of this part of the Rockies. So this is called Mount Assiniboine. The highest mountain in the Canadian Rockies is Mount Robson, which is located just out of Jasper. But for this Banff area, near Sunshine Village and I guess Lake Louise, sort of in that general area, the highest peak is going to be Mount Assiniboine, which you'll be able to see. Let me move that out of the way. Which you can see is just going to be over to the right here. I think it's around almost 11,500 feet. We're just going to make a pass over the lower ranges here, so we've got plenty of clearance. But we should be able to get some good views off our right wing as we pass it. One thing to note, this is an unpressurized aircraft with no oxygen, so we have between 10,000 and 13,000 feet. We're only really allowed to stay at that altitude about half an hour, just with hypoxic, potential of hypoxia. But anyway, that's enough about that. So just to our right, we're going to pan the camera this way. You should see Assiniboine just come into frame. Okay, so I've got my ridge crossing over here, and we're at 11,000 feet. And that thing's so impressive. It's such a beautiful mountain, eh? Towers over the rest of them by far. Okay, that's 4 minutes at this altitude. We're going to have a pretty strong headwind here, but hopefully that remains. That'll mean a strong tailwind for the way home. It'll get us home very quick. Just double checking our clearance. We've got a high point just to our right here. We're going to make sure we're to the left of that by a country mile, there you could say. And we're going to regain our track here back towards Nelson Airport. How's that, eh? Engines green, fuel flow green. We've still got nice high cloud bases, so no problem with VFR flying at the moment. Mount Assiniboine traffic, Cessna 182 Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu is just to the east side of Mount Assiniboine, heading towards Nelson, and currently at 11,100 feet. Alright, so we've got plenty of clearance here now for our ridge crossing. It's not even a ridge, I guess. But we're just going to be going through this gap here, and then we can start to descend back to a more appropriate cruising altitude for this unpressurized aircraft. Just coming out of the, I guess you could call it the Invermere range. But yeah, we're heading out now. Bumpy here. You can see that the lake in front of us is Kootenay Lake, old lake. So this goes all the way down and then all the way to Nelson and past Nelson. Really big lake. Great summer location around here. A lot of people bring their boats and they can spend the day stopping in all the different towns. Nelson has a really good dockyard there with like nice restaurants, and then it's just like a close walk to the town from there. 6,000 for this. Want to clear Caslo Airport by, yeah, well, we just need to be about 5,400 for that. This is very nice. Oil temp's good, cylinder head temperature's good. Alright, so how this is going to work is we're going to follow the lake pretty much right out until where it splits, and then obviously we're going to follow the lake to Nelson. Now Nelson's a bit funky there, it just has one inactive side, the circuit of the runway doesn't actually change, so for runway 22 it's actually a right hand circuit. So I think we're going to approach Nelson at about 3,300 and we can just try and have a look at the windsocks. 3,300 is 500 feet above the circuit altitude. So we're going to just have a look at the windsocks and then we'll be able to descend on the inactive side and then choose the best runway, which I believe at this point is probably going to be a runway 22.
Great properties down here on the water, hey?
Oh my god, look at them.
It's been incredible.
There's little like docks down here too that you can go on, like private little beach.
Yeah.
You see an airfield down there?
Here's the airfield, just here.
Sweet. That's Caslo.
I'll get some footage.
I don't think anybody's in the area from what I can hear. 126.7, I'm just going to Caslo area traffic, Cessna 182 Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu is currently located about 2 miles to the east of the airfield at 6,000 feet, heading currently south towards Nelson. Cool little runway. Cool mountain airstrip, isn't it? Yeah. Not as cool as Nelson though. Yeah, well, you're about to see, but yeah, Nelson airstrip is right on the water, right next to downtown. So it's going to be one of the cooler approaches in Canada. So we're just starting on a slow descent, still on a cruise, so we're just going to slowly come down towards about 3,300. Be our overfly, if we have to, overfly altitude. This lake is massive. Just keeps going, hey. Yeah, judging by what the wind's doing now, I dare say we're going to be landing runway 22. Nelson traffic, Cessna 182 Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu, currently located 10 miles to the northeast at 3,300 feet. We will be overflying the runway 500 above circuit altitude to inspect windsock.
Nelson track Cessna 172, Golf Zulu Mike Hotel, just over the Nelson Bridge, currently 6,500, now heading south towards Castlegar, following the VFR route.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any conflict there. You have a good flight.
Great, you as well. There's the bridge.
There she is, Mary. Oh, this is amazing. What an approach. So, have a quick look at my diagram here. These triangles, they're the windsock. So we're going to be looking at which way they're pointing. You might be able to have a better view of them than I will. So
Coming from this end?
yeah, we're coming from this way.
Yeah.
This is the river here. So they'll point towards like which runway, because like the wind got through it, and we want to be landing into the wind. So generally the windsock will point towards which runway is going to suit best. Okay, I got the airfield in sight there. 3,300, that's our overfly altitude, but we'll see. We'll see what if we can see it earlier, and then we'll descend to 2,800 circuit altitude. What an approach! Landing checks are already done. Wow, look at that.
Nelson traffic, Cessna 182, Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu is descending on the inactive side to 2,800 to join right downwind for runway 22. Yeah, look at that windsock, we got it. There's 2,800.
Great little city Nelson is.
Sweet, eh? Oh, beautiful. Yeah, look at that windsock. It's actually more, it's coming from, yeah, we're going to have a right to left crosswind, but it's definitely favouring 2-2. Nelson traffic, Cessna 182, Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu is joining right downwind for 22, India Alpha Zulu. Okay, so we're going to be coming in with flaps 20 at 70 knots. If we have any problem, we're just going to be going full power and overshooting. Got that bridge just right here. 20 degrees of flaps. Pushing that balloon, 70 knots at 20 degrees. We got that right to left crosswind on this one. Just 70 knots. Okay. Coming in for final. Nelson traffic, Cessna 182 Foxtrot India Alpha Zulu is turning final for runway 22. Okay. I kept feeling going up and down and up and down. Holy hell. Nice though, nonetheless. So just,
Yeah, amazing views on the way in.
amazing views. That was a
Incredible.
hard approach with that mountain range right there. You have to make it super tight and you can't even go too far out.
Yeah.